Okay, this is Coach Dez here. Okay, we missed week 11 because my dog Chester passed away and my husband had pneumonia, so I had to take care of him. So we're going to talk about the aftermath of week 10, which is the 49ers versus the Saints, and then we're going to move right into week 12. So, I said that the Saints will win by 7, but they won by more than 7. So let's see what the 49ers did not do, because again, I have no problem with the changing of the quarterbacks, but you didn't do anything. You know, he went out and y'all did nothing. Y'all, look, yes, you sacked him 4 times and there was 2 fumbles, but you didn't capitalize on those points. Okay, yes, look at the numbers. There's a big difference between first quarterback and the second quarterback and the third quarterback. They couldn't get much done at all. They were just all over the board. If you look at it, they did nothing really in the first quarter at all. They got off to a slow start. Then they found a little rhythm in passing to the right and then passing to the left. And the 49ers defense didn't do anything. Look, there was no sacks but one fumble. There was nothing here that you did anything to offset their game. Now, because you know, I don't get it. It's because they put 17 points up in this second quarter. But look at the numbers. How did they get 17 points? I know how they got 17 points. We all know how they got 17 points. But the game was over at halftime, because the score was 27-13. So the game ended at halftime. And if you come out of halftime and look at their numbers, they still didn't really develop a rhythm. He got a little confidence and got passing down the middle. He averaged 19 yards per pass and averaged 10.25 passing to the left. You only got to him 1 time. There was a little bit of a run game, but then we go into the fourth quarter and there's nothing but a run game. 5.4 to the right, 6.22 to the left. There was really nothing in as far as passing, but you got to him twice with 1 fumble. Now your defense, so you just expose your defense to you're weak in the middle, you're weak passing left and you're passing right, because you gave up 19 yards per passing down to the middle. And then when they did run on you, like I said, they ran only on the fourth quarter. 5.3 and 4.74 is the overall average. So let's look at what the 49ers offense did or did not do. Because we know the Saints defense was still going to be there. It was just what the changes were made on the quarterback in the offense. That has nothing to do with the defense. The defense went out, they did their job, and they contained y'all. But like I said, look at this. They had the 2 sacks. They are not really a sack type of off. They don't put a whole lot of pressure on the quarterback. So the quarterback, to me, failed to do his job, and that was to capitalize and do some points, do some damage. And you can't blame the offense. You got to blame the defense. I got to blame the coaches on that, because they didn't go out and do their job when they were supposed to say, oh, look, that man quarterback went down. Don't chalk nothing up as a win because some key players go down. Those second, third, fourth strings, they got to get out there and do the job that they were hired or paid to do. And if they don't do it, they're going to replace them, because it's called a draft. So look at what they're going to be needing in the draft. As you can see, there was no run game. The Saints shut their run game down. And And if I'm not mistaken, I remember when y'all ran over on the Packers, and I believe it was like 200 and something yards in the first half. And I don't know where they went to, but you didn't execute a run game at all. You really didn't even execute a passing game. Look at the first quarter. Now you had the ball the whole time because you averaged 10.6 passing right, 14 passing down the middle, and 8 yards passing to the left. In the second quarter, 11 yards you averaged passing to the middle and 10.67 passing to the left. Then the third quarter come, and I don't know what happened because you only averaged 9.3, but you got sacked and you threw an interception. Then all of a sudden the fourth quarter comes, you average passing 15.75 passing right, -1 passing to down the middle, and 11 passing to the left. But here we go again. There's a fumble and an interception. You cannot have these turnovers and think that you're going to win the game. It's just not going to happen. So let's just go into what did I say was going to happen. The 49ers, I said, averaging 11.34 passing to the right. You averaged 11.7. I said you're going to average 10.09 passing to the left. You average 9.8. I said the Saints average 4.53 rushing left. They average 4.74. The passing to the right, the Saints average 9.09. They got 9.8. The points was just blown out the water. But I did say the 49ers will have a sack in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, first and third quarter. That happened. The Saints will have a sack in the second and in the third quarter. That happened. The 49ers will have a fumble and a turnover or interception in the fourth quarter. That happened. So with that being said, peace out.